Mr. President. Mr. President, this was what you said during your speech earlier this year at the Indonesia Economic Outlook Forum. You said this as part of your attempt to reassure the public that Indonesia remains a viable country to invest and conduct business in. Because we are a country where rule of law prevails. Because you explicitly acknowledge that no amount of economic growth, foreign investment, or good policy can mean anything without sturdy legal foundations that will not only give way for enterprise and ingenuity to thrive, but also protect people during times of grave injustice. Instead, what we are currently witnessing, however, sir, is all evidence pointing towards the contrary. Not only is our economy buckling under the weight of a weakening currency, market volatility, and geopolitical instability, we are also now standing on the precipice of potentially the most devastating flights of both capital and talent that this country has ever seen. And it is being exacerbated, amongst other factors, by criminal prosecution, increasingly being used by corrupt players to punish professionals and investors, both citizens and even non-citizens, for simply doing their jobs, for simply making policy decisions, taking on business risks, and even honest administrative mistakes, rather than intentional corruption. Yeah, you asked for our best, then you called it a crime. You begged for the brave, then you left them behind. You said love was the ground that we all could stand on. So this is the moment, sir. Prove that it's not gone. Yeah. Nobody can seriously act surprised that investors and companies are wanting to pull out of Indonesia markets in droves, and that young talent are either wanting to leave this country or are refusing to ever come back, when we no longer have reason to believe that good faith, honest work will even be protected by the law. What kind of country begs for talent and then penalizes you for being too talented? What kind of country asks for investments but doesn't even guarantee legal protection for investors? What kind of country demands competence from its workers only to later treat that very competence as proof of criminal intent? What kind of country demands innovation and then deems the risks, failures, and imperfect outcomes associated with it as criminal state laws? You asked for our best, then you called it a crime. You begged for the brave, then you left them behind. You said love was the ground that we all could stand on. So this is the moment, sir. Prove that it's not gone. Mr. President, there is no amount of financial loss incurred by a state that can never be greater than the loss of driving all of your good, honest, hard-working people away, of killing the dreams and the ambitions of the younger generation, of killing businesses and innovation, and of sending innocent people to jail. I trust that you know that, but at this point I question your willingness to act on it. So if your commitment to the rule of law was sincere, then this is your moment to prove it. Grant abolition and amnesty to Ibrahim Arif, Nadim Makarim, and the many others currently being subjected to miscarriages of justice. Grant rehabilitation and restore the names and rights and dignities of all the people currently being falsely imprisoned. And if you really want Indonesia to reach golden Indonesia 2045, sir, then the decision is on you to launch a full-scale reform agenda for Indonesia's legal and judicial ecosystem that includes all of the people in AGO, the courts, and all of the law authorities who are entrusted to uphold justice. As for our best, then you called it a crime. That you begged for the brave, then you left them behind. You said love was the ground that we all could stand on. So this is the moment, sir. Prove that it's not gone.